Hello friends, customers, family, friends of friends, people of Britain, please can I borrow a few minutes of your time? I have an impassioned plea to make. I want to talk to you about produce, and I want to talk to you about caring about what goes into your body. And over the last few years, I've been growing increasingly more incensed by this kind of plethora of venture capitalist chain restaurants that kind of grow across the country all of the time. And I really worry about knowing how hard it is to make money in restaurants. I know that they're having to cut costs, and I know where some of their food comes from, and a lot of it comes in from overseas. Lots of chicken from Thailand, lots of the Amazon being cut down to kind of grow cheap beef and being sent to the UK. And it's not right. It's not right for the planet, but really it's not right for your nutrition. Yeah, whatever you're eating, whatever you're putting in your body, and I don't mind if you're veggie or vegan or you're a meat eater or a fish eater, please concentrate on the nutritional value of that food. If you pick asparagus in Peru and you fly it across the world and it takes 4 or 5 days to get to your plate, every hour it's out of the ground, that nutritional content is being leached and sucked out of that product. We can get beautiful asparagus at the right time of the year from the New Forest. It can be picked and be here in a couple of hours, and it's really, really good for you. So I wanted to run through some of the produce. It's harder in January and February in the depths of winter, but in spring and in summer, especially down here on the south coast, we have amazing, amazing produce. So I just wanted to run through. It's Friday today, right? So we're just prepping up for the weekend. Our full brigade of chefs, proper chefs, are in the kitchen, and they're getting food ready for what will probably be, 700-800 customers over the next couple of days, just here at Urban Reef. And this is just a selection of some of the food, real food, whole food, that they're going to prep and they're going to get ready, and they're downstairs in the kitchen doing it now. These oysters are grown just the other side of Brownsea Island in Poole Harbour. Super close. We've got clams from the same place. We've got mussels that have come in from Cornwall. We've got crab here, which is from Lymington. We've got bream. Now the bream came in actually off a fishing boat yesterday. Somebody who came into the reef, and somebody that we know locally, and sold us those bream. Beautiful, beautiful. Hake from Cornwall. But even if you go into the meat, so much meat, especially charcuterie and your kind of chorizos, tends to come in from France and from Spain. But we do, we've got some of the best farming standards in the world here. So let's celebrate that. This is all cured locally, local beef and pork and lamb. Dave the Egg, when he first came into my restaurant a few years ago, he said to me, Mark, he said, you need to know to poach your eggs in the spring and poach them in the autumn and scramble them in the summer and the winter. And I said, Dave, what are you talking about? And he said, happy hens lay the best quality eggs. And hens don't like to be too hot and they don't like to be too cold. So they love spring and they love autumn. So there's a tip for you. If you get really, really good quality eggs, poach them in spring and autumn, and they'll be amazing. And thanks, Dave, for what you do. Got this lovely brisket of beef from Hampshire. We'll be cooking that. It's a lovely dish on our evening menu. Cracking time of the year for lamb. Rump of lamb, really good. Some cuts of lamb are super expensive at the moment because of the wet weather we had. So avoid your cutlets, but rump really good. And this pork, this will be slow roasted for about 7 hours, and that will end up in one of our sandwiches. We got great providers of heritage tomatoes, whether it be in juice or whole tomatoes from the Isle of Wight. Chefs will be prepping this into some sauces and some salads this afternoon. We've got this, our own baker, Kay, who makes lovely breads. And then we've got Breadport, or we've got Dorset Bakehouse. Beautiful, beautiful products. It's made fresh, it's not frozen, it's not coming out of a packet and just being heated up. Too many people eating blimmin' sweet potatoes that are flown in from South America. Yeah, I know they're in fashion, but we make great potatoes. We farm them in this country, look after them. Our pasties, all made by Kay, all made in-house. And then some lovely cheeses. Too much cheese coming in from France, and I know it's lovely. But again, if you can support the British guys, this lovely Dorset smoked red cheese is beautiful. This British equivalent of a camembert. The more we look after our local suppliers, the more you go out and you eat in your local restaurants, yeah, the more they can support this plethora of people who are all working and grafting to make amazing produce. Yeah, please, whether it's just us or whether it's local other independent restaurants, please stay out of the chains, yeah, where it's all about cutting costs and opening more and more venues, and go to proper places who love hospitality, who love food, who love British produce. I will bloody love you for it, and so will every other independent restaurateur in the country. Thank you.
Mark, chef's going mad. He's hopping up and down. We've just had an order for 4C bream.
Right. I've only got 3.
Only 3?
Yes.
What are we going to do?
Definitely 4.
Definitely 4. He's going mad. We need to do something.
Okay, I'm on it. 2 minutes.
Okay.
That's 4. Thanks, Mark. Okay, no worries. So if I'm crazy enough to go for a dip in the English Channel, please do your bit
go support your local independent restaurant. Thank you so much. I'm going back in for some.